Good afternoon. It is March 14th on Thursday, 2024, about 2:15 in the afternoon. I am going to be taking the Shaw bus from Shaw and Brawley to Shaw Palm. It will mostly be a silent video, but I'll show you how the process is done. Let me flip the camera around and mount it. I'm sorry that that angle is a little bit off at the moment, but let me mount it and we'll get started.
Need a chest belt?
No, thank you. On this bus, I can do everything myself. They have a Clipchamp lockdown system. I face the back of the bus instead of face forwarding, but I do like these buses a lot when I can do it on my own, and I feel more secure in these type of buses. So I will leave you to watch the load off process. But yeah, we're just now leaving Shaw and Brawley. On each of our city bus system, there are 2 wheelchair slots. That's on every route. Some of the routes do have this Clipchamp system. And the Clipchamp system, if you're coming onto the bus, it's always on the left-hand side. The right side always has the 4-point tie-down system. In another video, I will show you the process of that as well and how that's done. They're supposed to announce the major stops. So most of the times they work, sometimes they don't. But like at the major stop points, they're supposed to announce where you're at for blind and visually impaired individuals. Sometimes I think the drivers can turn that off though as well. They're not supposed to, but I think there is a way for it to be shut down. Because it's not announcing right now, and it should have announced the stop. I believe another wheelchair is getting on, I believe, and they'll sit to the right of me, right across from me. Oh, it's a person with a walker, not a wheelchair.
public Wi-Fi on fax buses. Select the fax bus public Wi-Fi network. As a courtesy to others, kindly keep voices down to a respectful level.
You gotta move your walker out the aisle.
I'm getting it out now. You're supposed to be hooking it up. You're supposed to be locking it down.
Anything else during the rest of the video. The person that's taking the wheelchair seat is a person that's just taking the space. They say it's a walker, but everything's on the walker, and he's not using it for storage. I'll make a comment about that when I get off the bus.
Please take transfer.
Driver has shut off the GPS announcements or they're not working. I happen to believe that the driver shut them off. This is a newer bus, so I believe, like I said, the driver has shut the announcements off. Okay, right after I said that, as you heard, we're at Shaw and West and the GPS announcements are working. So, technicality, I think maybe the GPS is not working correctly, so I do stand corrected on that. That's the first time I've heard it say anything, and it should have been saying it a couple other times. and calm.
Transfer to Route 26, Pig Garden Village Shopping Center.
Okay, I am going to be getting off at the stop. We're at the signal light, so once the signal changes, I will be hitting a button to my left to release the quantum system. I'll show that more closely in another video, exactly how I lock myself in and how I just unlock myself from the quantum system. The bus is just really crowded and I quite wasn't comfortable showing all that. Once he puts the bus in puts a bus on park, I can hit the quantum system button and I can get off. But here's the quantum system in front of me. Alright, thank you, buddy. I'm gonna make a right turn. Thank you, bus.
You're welcome, man.
Okay. Alright, I am off the bus. Now what else? That guy that took that other wheelchair spot, it was a homeless gentleman. And he said it was a walker, but technically it was one of the travel wheelchairs. The ones that have the smaller wheels in the back and front, or transport chairs you call them, not a travel chair, it's a transport chair. And he had all of his sleeping stuff on it, clothes, everything, and then he got upset at the driver because he didn't lock down the chair. He was using the chair, which he called a walker, as a storage for his belongings, and the driver was well aware of that. So technically in that situation he did not have to tie down the chair because he was using it as storage for his belongings, so he wouldn't have to carry it. I'm gonna cross Shaw and then I'll end the video at Shaw and Palm. I'll end the video. That happens a lot here in Fresno. It's very frustrating because they take the other wheelchair slot and the driver can't really say anything because they say they need the wheelchair for mobility, when the driver knows they're just using it for storage for their belongings. So if that happens, like myself, I would end up having to wait for the next bus, which really stinks because of the fact that technically they don't need that spot. They're just taking it because it's classified as a wheelchair. Alright, I am going to pull into the Walgreens parking lot here and we'll end the video. Let me turn the video camera around and we'll end it. I want to thank you for watching. Sorry I didn't speak a whole lot on that video. I just was not comfortable. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to be notified of future videos, hit the notification bell. And when I post my next video, you'll be notified. I appreciate you watching and have a great day. Bye.